Come on, set. 90 Wolf. Check. Walk 54. Walk 54. All day, baby. All day.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's
no better way to do it.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. A first carry now for Wendell Smallwood. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Check. Fresno. Hey, watch that. Ready?
Now a give running right is Love. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Target. Get it.
Operating from the gun. Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone.
A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
22, twice on 22.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st down, San Francisco.
Let's go now. Can Lobo. We got 3.
They go play action here on 1st down. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 32 on the play.
And the 49er 1st down.
Here we go. To man. 8, read. 52. Zoom, fellas. Let's go.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
On set. Get it down to the 7. And give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
First and goal, San Francisco.
Yes. Mike 18, Mike 18 Smith. Strip that ball.
Check the backer, check the backer.
No. Off.
SOS.
Lock it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Check it out. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Ready, go.
This is Breida. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal?
36.
They'll try to run with Breida, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Redskins nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just some. Now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a give right side. Love. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Now a give right side. It's Love, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. From the gun, Lawrence connects here with the tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. Throwing on first down. Lawrence, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Lawrence, and incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and it's 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Now.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence, and he finds McLaurin. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, watch the slant.
Hey!
It comes to me, it's me.
Ready?
They run the counter, Smallwood. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
Hey, Echo!
Check. Right there.
Look at me, zipper!
Forward, Mike. I'm coming for you, son.
Let's get it!
From the gun, Lawrence. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
Huh? You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
On play action, they'll throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for the Niners. 47 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Squeeze, get in there! Ready, go!
They'll look to throw here on first down. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack.
Delta! You're out!
Check safety.
Shift! Leo! Cut!
looking to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Kevin Pierre-Louis in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Matthew Ioannidis in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, orbit. Yes.
2nd and 2. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
1st down, San Francisco.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and now it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Check 43. Lock it. Check. Alert 3.
They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's...
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
They'll take over first down and goal to go at the 5-yard line.
They come out here in the I. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Touchdown 49ers. Matt Breida in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Breida, he'll try the right side. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. They'll look to throw here. Completes it to Samuel. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
And their 49er first down.
Here we go, here we go. 8, read. Double time. 3 down. Let happen.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. He'll drop to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Check your hot read. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Check race, don't travel. Race, don't travel.
They run for it with Breida. Good move at the 30. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Go, go.
2nd and 11. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Set, hut. 50, clear. Hey, watch it, watch it. Set, go. Set. Hut up. Check, check, check. Go, team, spill. Tighten up, tighten up. Begin, begin. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Yep. Motion, motion, motion. Ready, go.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Back now at FedEx Field. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. And his kick is indeed good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
On the ready.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Go, go.
Back to throw. Lawrence slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Yep.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lawrence trying to lay one up. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Go, go. Ready?
From the gun, Lawrence. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
8, 3. Get it.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Complete. Richardson has it. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 49ers 20
Now. Now.
2nd and 5. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Lawrence. And it is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score.
A lot of times when you take a tight end in later rounds, you're doing it with a little bit of hope, some potential. But not so with this guy. They believe he can really make an impact in the red zone, and he definitely makes good on that faith right there.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Watch 18. 18's the mic. Here we go. Hey, check 24. Watch 20.
They'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Throwing to start the drive, Lawrence. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And it's 2nd down.
Pretty face.
Watch the screen.
Hey, zoom. Look at me, zipper.
Throwing again, Lawrence. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Hey, Alpha. Hey.
You got motion, man. You got motion, man.
Be grip.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. This to McLaurin out on the left side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. A run with Smallwood. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Smallwood. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Go, jackrabbit. Ready?
On second down, Smallwood. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
He's checking crap.
Go. Get it.
3rd down, it's Wendell Smallwood. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Quit talking about it.
Hey, exit.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert. 56 to Mike. 50
Snap.
On 4th down, Lawrence. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
You throw, what, a touchdown strike?
there you go. That's my man, in concert.
Touchdown, Redskins. Dustin Hopkins on 40 extra.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. A very important extra point there, up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. 17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, let's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They run again with Breida. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
A gain of 16 yards. And a 49er first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Tight end right, yeah. We got three. 3 to 5. Safe. Switch. H3, 218. Chopper. Delta. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a team to score, wins the game.
Yeah, and a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
On the
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set, ready, 8, read. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Right it. Let's go.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They run Smallwood, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Go.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. In your face.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Check, check, check.
Now.
You gotta get moving, man. Man moving. You gotta get that.
Hey, watch Griffin.
Going right back to Smallwood. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, Lawrence. And it is incomplete. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So the magic runs out, so to speak. They were 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions, now 3 for 4.
So the defense finally gets to exhale.
Yeah.
Because they were wondering, 3 for 3 getting converted on 4th down. That percentage is way high. They hadn't stopped them at all. Finally, they get a stop. They can get to the sidelines now and rest a little bit.
Switch. Recall, 132 fight. Show it up.
Check. Fresno.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Tight end's right. 3 down.
Exit. Sit. 66. Go it high. Stand up.
Looking to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Hey, check. Watch 18.
They'll drop to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down, San Francisco.
50, plant. Big stop, G. Big stop, let's go. Watch 18, Hayward. Yep. Mike 18, Mike 18. Check. Watch 18, Hayward.
Back to throw here. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Here we go. Set. Turn your pace. Let's go. Check 52. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game set up at long last for a potential game winner. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This from 25 yards out. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. We thought this point into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance out field goals from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for San Francisco, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3 and 4 through 7 games.